Have you started investing in Zambian government bonds and are not really sure what exactly you get at the maturity date of that government bond? In today's video, I'm looking at what happens when your bond matures. What exactly do you get when your bond matures? I'm also responding to two queries, one from Christine and the other one from another subscriber. Before we get started, I would like to remind you, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. It's down here. And also don't forget to smash the bell icon so that when I produce another video, you get an instant reminder. Now, let's get started. Hello there, entrepreneurs, and welcome to another episode of the Ndalama Insights Business Show, which is all about financial literacy, both personal finance as well as business-related finance management. Today, I'm responding to two queries. One query is coming from Christine. Now, Christine, who's a subscriber of mine, thanks so much, Christine, for subscribing, wrote me an email. And she's really confused and trying to find out exactly what's happening. So Christine had responded to the bond auction of March 2022. And she had invested 50,000 under a 5-year bond which matures in March 2027. Now she says that she was given a discount or awarded a discount amount of 16,000 kwacha. So I assume that a bank account was deducted with 33,000 kwacha. Now, she refers to this discount and says that, a friend who also invested 50,000 kwacha was not offered the discount. And this is because, let me just read her email directly. So she says, I participated in the last auction held on 21st March 2022. And was awarded with a discount of about 16,000 kwacha. I had initially indicated a sum of 50,000 to be invested. And so in this vein, I would want to understand why and how the discounts are awarded on some investors and not on other investors. I had a friend who also invested 50,000, but for her, no discount was given. So I would like to clarify one thing just from the inception. Christine is talking about the 16,000 kwacha as a discount, which is correct, but this is also referred to as the interest income on the bond. Now, when you apply for a government bond, in the application form, which I believe Christine filled in, you indicate the face value amount that you want to invest with the central bank, in this case, the Bank of Zambia. So Christine must have indicated 50,000 kwacha as the face value on her application form when she was investing in this government bond of March 2022. Now, very soon I'm going to show you a computation that shows the cost value amount of Christine's 50,000 kwacha face value amount that she had invested. So one key thing I want you to keep in mind straight away is that when you are investing in a government bond, you are investing the face value, the Zambian government bonds. You are investing the face value amount because that is the amount you indicate on the application form to Bank of Zambia. So this is the first query that I'm going to respond to. Christine wants to know why she was awarded a discount on her investment, but a friend wasn't. What does it mean? Okay, now the other query, and I'm going to use Christine's example to explain it as well, is what do I get when the bond matures? Exactly how much do I get? And how can you break down that income that I get when my bond matures? So now I would like to demonstrate this by looking at Christine's example of the 50,000 kwacha and what this means. Okay, and exactly how much we expect Christine to get when the bond matures in 2027. And I'm also going to look at exactly what might be happening with our friend. Even though I don't have all the information, I am going to assume that the application for the face values were actually different. So our friend must have applied for a face value more than 50,000 kwacha. So on the application form to Bank of Zambia, our friend's application could not have been exactly 50,000 kwacha. It must have been more. That is why our friend's bank account was deducted with the 50,000 kwacha, okay? And Christine's bank account was deducted with less than 50,000 kwacha. And we are going to see the exact amount that I think was deducted from her bank account. So let's look at the results for the bond that Christine is referring to, which is 03/2022 BA, which is bond auction for March 2022. So Christine is investing under the 5-year bond, giving you a coupon rate of 11%. And check out the cutoff price. The cutoff price for this bond is 67.046. As indicated in my previous video, this is a very important rate. And if you don't understand, what cutoff rate is and how Bank of Zambia arrives at this rate, I encourage you to watch the video that I've done introducing you to government securities, Zambian government bonds, by watching this video up here. This video clarifies what the cutoff price is, what the face value is, what the cost value is, and how you compute these values. Now, the nominal value of any government bond is always 100 kwacha. Okay, so when we look at the results for this bond auction, I would like us to do two things with these results to help Christine answer our question. And one of the first things we need to ask is, she's talking about, I was awarded a discount, but my friend wasn't awarded a discount. So she's getting confused. Now, as indicated earlier, when you apply to Bank of Zambia for a bond, you state the face value on your application form. Now, Bank of Zambia computes the cost value and deducts that cost value from your bank account. The difference between the face value and the cost value is what is the interest income, which is what Christine is referring to as the discount amount awarded. So let's take a look at exactly how these two are computed very quickly. Okay, so Christine's is a government bond for 5 years with a coupon rate of 11%, maturity date of March 2027, a cutoff price of 67.046, which you get from the results for the bond, for the March 2022 bond. Every bond has a nominal value of 100 kwacha, meaning that for every 100 kwacha, you pay 67.046 to the Bank of Zambia. Now, Christine's face value amount is 50,000. Why do I say, Christine, your face value amount in this investment was 50,000 kwacha? Okay, now this is why I say it was 50,000 kwacha. You've already indicated in your email that your bank account was deducted less 16,000 kwacha. Now, to compute the cost value of your face value amount, there's a formula that you have to apply. And this formula is, you need to get your face value amount multiplied by the cutoff price and then divide by the nominal value, which is 100. So Christine, for you to get the exact cost value amount that was deducted from your bank account by Bank of Zambia, you are going to multiply your face value amount with the cutoff price and then divide it by the nominal value, which is 100. So you do this. 50,000 multiplied by the cutoff price, and then you divide it by 100. This will give you 33,523 kwacha. This is the cost value, or if you like, the principal amount. If we look at it from bank loans, you can refer the 33,000 to the principal amount that the bank is giving you, okay, on which you must pay interest. But in this case, the cost value is the amount that you are paying in exchange for the 50,000 kwacha that you are going to get when your bond matures, which is the face value. Okay, so the difference between the face value and the cost value will give you your interest income. This is the 16,477 kwacha that you are referring to in your email as the discount awarded. So that discount that you're referring to is in fact the interest income on your face value amount of 50,000 kwacha. Okay. Now, why did your friend not get this discount? My assumption really is that your friend's application was not for 50,000 kwacha face value. I assume that your friend's application must have been at least about 75,000 kwacha. And this is why I think it is. So I'm assuming that because you're saying that both you and your friend invested 50,000 kwacha, I'm assuming that your friend's 50,000 kwacha investment was not the face value. It was the cost value. Okay? Now, if you come to my workings here, you see that I'm assuming that your friend's investment was the cost value. To get the face value of this cost value, you need to get the cost value, multiply by 100 kwacha, and then divide by the cutoff price. This gives you 74,575.66. So that is the face value amount. Now, remember, watch the video on the government bonds. Government bonds are given in multiples of 5,000. So I assume that your friend must have gotten a face value amount rounded to the nearest multiple of 75,000 kwacha. And the exact cost value deducted from their bank account was 50,284.5. Okay? Now, I rounded up because you said that you had invested the same amount of money, which is 50,000 kwacha. And the face value is 74,000 kwacha, assuming that the 50,000 is the cost value that your friend had invested. So on the application to Bank of Zambia, your friend must have stated 75,000 kwacha as their investment. Now, if this isn't correct, you can let me know. Please find out from your colleague. Let them check what their application form indicated. Did it indicate 50,000 kwacha? Because the Bank of Zambia application form for bonds indicates a face value amount, not cost value amount. So your friend must have indicated 75,000 kwacha on their application form, which is why we are able to compute the cost value as 50,284.5. Okay, Christine. I hope this answers your query with regard to the discount. Now, something you mentioned is, are some investors given a discount amount whereas others are not? No. What the Bank of Zambia does is you indicate to Bank of Zambia the face value amount that you want to invest. Bank of Zambia will compute the cost value amount as they did for your investment, which is 33,000. And that is the amount they are going to deduct from your bank account, meaning that when you pay Bank of Zambia 33,523 today, you are going to get 50,000 kwacha in 5 years' time in return. So Bank of Zambia is giving you interest of 16,477 kwacha. That is the benefit that you are getting. Now remember, government bonds give you two sources of income. The interest income of 16,477 kwacha that you are getting is not the only income that you make on government bonds. You are also going to get, biannual coupon incomes. So since your investment is for 5 years, we expect that you are going to be getting 10 coupon incomes. Okay, now if we come below my computation here, you're going to see the computation for your coupon income. Now the coupon income is computed based on the face value investment that you've made. In your case, it's 50,000 kwacha. Okay, so the coupon rate for this bond investment is 11%. Okay, you can get this coupon rate both from the prospectus as well as the results for the bond for March 2022. So it's 11%. 11 multiplied by the face value of 50,000, which is this amount, gives you 5,500. Now, on the coupon income, you need to deduct the withholding tax as well as the handling fee. Withholding tax is 15%, the handling fee is 1%, giving you a rate of 16% that needs to be deducted from the coupon income. That 16% results in 880 kwacha. Okay, so you get a net coupon income every year of 4,620 on your 50,000 5-year bond investment. Remember, coupon incomes are given by annual, meaning that every 6 months you get this income. So if you divide this 4,620 by 2, we expect that every 6 months you are going to be getting 2,310 kwacha straight into your bank account, and this is fixed income. It is fixed. Every 6 months you'll be getting this until your bond matures. Okay, so the total coupon income that we expect you to get is the 2,310 multiplied by 10, because you get this coupon twice. So for a 5-year bond investment, you're going to get it 10 times. So it's 2,310 multiplied by 10. This gives you 23,100. And then bonds give us two sources of income. You get the coupon income as well as the interest income, which is the difference between your face value amount less the cost value amount. This gives you your interest income, which you are referring to as the discount amount of 16,477. This will give you total incomes on your bond of 39,577. So that's 39,577. Now let's go to the other query from the other subscriber. What exactly happens when the bond matures? By March 2027, what exactly are you going to get when your bond matures? Because as you can see, your bond is going to mature in March 2027. To be specific, on the 23rd of March 2027. On this date, 27th of March 2027, what are you going to get? Okay, so let's come down here and see what you're going to get. So what you get when your bond matures is the face value amount on your investment, which is the 50,000 kwacha in this case, plus the final coupon income, which is the final 2,310 in your case, Christine. Okay, so as an investor in a bond, what do I get when my bond matures? You're going to get the final coupon income and the face value amount that you had invested. Now, the other way you can look at this is that you are going to get the final coupon income plus the interest income plus the cost value amount that you had invested in the bond, or your principal amount. If you look at it the way bank loans operate, when the loan reaches its maturity date at the bank expects to get their principal back as well as the interest, the final interest payment on that loan. So the same principle applies even on the government bond. We expect you to get the cost value that you had invested plus the interest income. Now these two amounts, the interest income, in your case, Christine, this amount is 16,477 plus the cost value, which is 33,523. This amount give you exactly 50,000. If you add these two amounts, they give you exactly 50,000 kwacha. This is the face value amount that you had invested. So when you are starting investing in this government bond in March 2022, you had given Bank of Zambia 33,523 in March 2022, and Bank of Zambia promised you to give you back 50,000 kwacha. Now, the difference between the 50,000 kwacha and the 33,000 kwacha is the interest income. Okay, now this interest income is paid to you without any deductions, without any withholding tax, without any handling fee. Unlike the treasury bill. The treasury bill, the interest income, which is the only income that you make on treasury bills, is charged the withholding tax as well as the handling fee. The interest income on the government bond is paid without any charges, which is why you get the full face value amount of your investment when your bond matures. Okay? So what happens when the bond matures? In summary, what you get when your bond matures is the face value amount as well as the last coupon income that you are expected to make. Again, as a summary, how much do you expect to make from a 50,000 face value amount investment in a 5-year bond? So what you expect to get is the total coupon income of 23,100, which is a fixed income, the interest income of 16,477, giving you total incomes of 39,577. When your bond matures, you are going to get your face value amount, which is 50,000, which is comprised of your cost value amount, 33,000, plus the interest income, which is 16,000. So you get the face value amount, 50,000, as well as the last coupon income, which is 2,310 kwacha, as in this example. Well, this is all I had to share in today's video. I do hope I provided enough insights to clarify your queries, Christine and the other subscriber. And if you've got a question, you've been watching this video and you've got a question, please leave your question in the comment section below. In fact, the next video is going to be on the risks of investing in government bonds. It's not all rosy when you invest in a government bonds. What are the risks of investing in government bonds? There are 3 risks that I'm going to look at in my next video. I'm going to look at the interest rate risk, inflation risk, and default risk. What happens if the issuer, in this case for government bonds, what if the government defaults? Maybe they don't have enough money to pay the bond. What happens if the issuer defaults? So these are the 3 risks that I'm going to look at in my next video. If you haven't already, subscribed to my channel, subscribe by clicking the subscribe button up here so that you can be reminded when I produce or release this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.